national average for 1 dozen carton, it still sits above $8. The USDA says we will continue to see these high prices for months to come. One of the direct effects the bird flu is having on the nation. Now, before those eggs get to your grocery store, thousands of farmers across the country, they're raising chickens. They're harvesting those eggs. Many of them are seeing the impact of this outbreak firsthand, including Gale Livingstone, owner, operator, and farmer at Deep Roots Farm in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Farmer Gale, welcome. Thanks for coming
Thank
on.
you.
I'm
Thank
looking
you.
forward to
Here.
this conversation. So many, all of us, consumers, we've been struggling with rising egg prices. A lot of us, though, will never understand what it's been like from the farmer's perspective. What have you been going through, Gail?
So the worry, the concern every day that I'm going to have end up with an infection and have to terminate my entire flock. It's just the anxiety that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. So every morning we go back and we check, and then we go back in the afternoon and we check again, and we're just monitoring multiple times a day and just praying that we don't end up with an infection.
Exactly a year ago, you posted pictures on your social media showing your chickens and dozens of eggs at your farm. How much has changed since you posted?
Well, I would say, it is the winter, so we don't have as high a production in the winter months. And so right now we've stopped selling eggs on our website because we're seeing such an increase in demand for local eggs. But for now, we usually order a new batch of chickens every other year. And when we went to place our order for those 400 new birds that usually would arrive in April, we were told they're not going to be available until June because of the high demand. So for certified organic chickens, we need to get day old chicks that are not treated with any antibiotics. And so that demand has gone up tremendously. So that supplier is struggling to keep up.
Thank you for that perspective. That's exactly what I think a lot of people don't know. We know you've had to raise your prices. Can you share why you were forced to make that decision, what your customers are now saying to you?
Yes. So again, folks have to understand if and when something does go wrong on a farm, we need to have that cash reserves to cover those costs. Now, were we to experience a loss with our flock, the cost to replace that flock, the cost to mitigate further damage, we can't go to the bank and borrow that money. And we are, as farmers, we have very slim margins on our vegetables. So we're not sitting on a ton of cash in the bank or millions of dollars in credit lines that we can tap into when something goes wrong. We have to have some kind of cushion for when things go wrong. But when things go wrong on a farm, they go really, really wrong. So the cost to replace those birds, now the price for a bird went from being under $15 per pullet to being over $20 per pullet. And a pullet is a 21-week-old bird.
And you mentioned there's already slim margins when it comes to farming. I can't imagine how much more difficult this is for you. How are you trying to protect your farm? Have you been given any guidance from the government on what to do and how to do it?
Well, one of the steps in particular that they recommend is to minimize traffic on your farm. Right now, you can't control what kind of birds come on and off your property, but you can control people and vehicles. So, minimizing the number of vehicles that come onto your property because those vehicles are going onto other farms or other properties. There's an opportunity there for them to also transport if there is an infection or infestation at that location to your property. So we just try to, for right now, just kind of say to our customers, we would love to have you visit the farm. However, because of this bird flu, we're really trying to keep the number of people that come to the farm to a minimum.
And I have no doubt, I would like to think people understand that. Luckily, I've been told, thankfully, you have not had any sick chickens yet. But if that were to happen, what would be the next step? How could one sick chicken impact your entire farm?
One sick chicken would mean we would have to terminate our entire flock because there's no way to really identify, how far the infection has spread or which birds the infection has spread to until they get sick. And
Hmm.
so mitigate that, you would have to terminate the entire flock.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. Good luck. We hope you come back. I'm really interested in the story. I want you to keep us updated. Farmer Gale Livingstone, thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
You as well.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.